Hey guys, long time no see. It's Jamie Doll. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. It's been a long time and I have some good news to report. I did sell about $400 worth of dolls in the month and a half hiatus that I've been on, which was emotionally taxing, necessary, and alas, the good news is the goal was met. So Astronova, my car, is up and running, and I'll be sure to add a little photo so you can see that. But I want to thank you all who supported me and all my efforts to sell my babies. And for those of you who didn't know that it is really a process, I will still be selling because I think it's a good idea to recycle out things that you don't love. I learned that from the Doll Circle, and I want to thank you. Shout out to the Doll Circle for a video she posted a couple years ago that I saw, and it helped me to let go. Anyway, having said that, this video is a little all over the place because I've been gone for a while and I've been working and crafting in the background as usual. Not really finishing a lot, but starting a lot. And I want to share some things that I found because I learned quite a few things. So with no further ado, I'm going to have Jamie Doll do the rest of this video so you don't have to look at my face. And it's been fun. I'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, Jamie Doll here. How you doing? Long time no see. So Jamie asked me to take care of this video because it's all over the place, literally. There are a lot of parts, but we're going to separate it out so that you can find the parts that most interest you, and we'll talk about all of them in detail and maybe give you some type of menu so that you can skip to the ones and the parts that you like and leave out the parts you don't. Either way, thanks for joining us, and let's get started because there's a lot to cover. To begin, I am wearing a Sparkle Girls outfit, and as you know, the Sparkle Girls outfits are sold in Walmart. This really cute, super detailed business set comes with this sort of plaid skirt and this button-up top that is actually Velcro in the back. See? And it actually completely closes. So every now and then you can actually get a Sparkle Girls fashion pack that actually fits Barbies like me. And I'm a hybrid, but either way, I have a Barbie made to move body, and this worked out beautifully. Speaking of fashion packs, here's some of the Sparkle Girls packs that we have collected over the years. And if you remember recently, Jamie did a post on Instagram where she showed some fashion packs that she got from Dollar Tree. Well, here are those. We're going to talk about those too, including this one. And don't forget Barbie's fashion packs because those will be mentioned as well in this video. Additionally, we have found some really cool $5 doll fashion and accessory packs from Family Dollar. But we've got the Rockstar, who comes with a really cool fashion accessory pack with the guitar, a headset, shades, a mic and a mic stand, and a speaker. All of this for $5. Listen, for accessories, you really can't go wrong. And then additionally, we have this really beautiful doll who comes with a fashion outfit, a puppy, a little kit for veterinary pack. She has a clipboard, a stethoscope, a syringe. It looks like some other medical items. All of that for $5. And don't miss, look at that background. You know, if our fairy crafter Froggy was here, who will show up later in this episode, she would say, hold on to that packaging in the background because we can make something out of that. For the fashion that they come with, look at that jacket. We can repurpose that. Look at those shorts. And these rubber type boots that the dolls come in, some of our dolls can wear those because they're stretchy and rubbery. So we'll be sure to use these in a different video, but I wanted to go over that briefly because with the fashion packs, the dolls, and everything else that you can find at these dollar stores, you can really come up. Okay, so next thing up for discussion. Jamie Doll wanted me to mention that while she was selling dolls on eBay, it's no doubt you oftentimes find yourself wanting to buy things. Well, this very fashion set that I'm sitting to, the accessory pack, is a Monster High set that she got online for $3, and we're going to use it today to purpose what we're trying to accomplish with things that she learned while she was doing her eBay shopping. Okay, so to my right, one of the first things she wanted you to know was that big dolls are absolutely popular on eBay. If you ever had the Moxie Teens, you can sell these dolls for close to $50 to $100, and they really do retail I'm talking nude dolls, no wig, no accessories. This one, for instance, is one that we found a while ago, and by putting this outfit that is actually a Barbie fashion pack outfit, I had this on in my last video. She's able to wear that, and if you don't have any shoes, you can actually use Ken's shoes, which isn't perfectly ideal, but these fit her pretty well. And as you know, she comes with a wig, so the wig, her hair underneath is blonde. But either way, the point of this whole comment is to let you know that Moxie teen dolls, very, very popular on eBay. Can really get you a bang for your buck. And so I have two Moxie teens. This is Arizona that I just showed you, but I also have Bijou, and we'll do a video on that at some other time just to make a point about how beautiful they are with the fantastic inset eyes, beautiful features. They even had a ring hole in the finger. See her hand? It has a hole in it. She even came with rings, etc. So anyway, that's just one of the things that Jamie wanted me to let you guys know. Okay, next up, who remembers Gem and the holograms? Well, this is Asia. Asia is my only remaining Gem doll, and unfortunately, Asia's been through a lot. But when I tell you value, Gem dolls have kept their value tremendously, and on eBay, you can get them from $45 to $100 a pop. Every now and then you'll find a used one in someone who doesn't know the value, and you can get a snag at it for like 24, 25 bucks. But Asia, who I have here, is actually wearing a Sparkle Girls fashion dress. Asia's been through a lot, and additionally, she can also wear Barbie fashion pack. Look at this dress. Since it's kind of sparkly metallic, I'm giving that to Asia as one of her wardrobe opportunities because she is fantastic in anything that sparkles. And so we're gonna make her some shoes, like I said, from a craft I learned on YouTube and some of my research over the last month and a half, and we will showcase her again. But Gem dolls absolutely keep their value on eBay, and I recommend if you don't have a Gem doll, at least get one. I'm personally looking at Shayna, who is the African American doll, and she's beautiful. She even has purple hair. You all know how much I love purple. It's my favorite color, purple and blue. So Shayna is my watch, and most of them that they're selling don't come with shoes. So stay tuned for my craft in another video, because I'm going to talk about my success or failure with the method that I found out on how to make shoes. So without further ado, let's move on to the next thing. The next thing that Jamie Doll learned is that Ever After High absolutely has kept its value. The most favorite Ever After High doll appears to be Raven Queen, and Raven goes for more money than she sold originally at this point. And these dolls literally just went out of production. We don't really even know for sure if they're gone, but rumor has it that they're not going to come back, and it's really a shame. Thank goodness I have collected all of the Ever After High dolls, and I have them in a safe place. We'll never sell them if I can help it. I think they're fantastically gorgeous. But this Raven Queen was one of Jamie Doll's finds while she was selling. So some of her money that she made went right back into the internet, because this Raven Queen doll, getting Ferris, if I'm not mistaken, was absolutely beautiful, and she had to have her. Ever After High dolls have kept their value. Get your hands on the original wave. The newer ones, not too many people like that. I do believe it was the death of the line. But having said that, Ever After High dolls. Look at Raven Queen, and she's even wearing a headset and this really cool accessory that's like a Walkman or whatever. Remember Walkmans from back in the day, or am I dating myself? And her hair wasn't in really bad shape. I got this doll for 20 bucks. Raven Queen. So here's my only Ever After High doll that's not in a box that I actually will have, just because she's super special. And you know what? Raven Queen is beautiful, so I have no problem with that. We don't cry over spilled milk here. Next. Okay, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Zoom down to my feet. I want to do that for a reason. So you see my little tiny feet on my little articulated ankle? Wait for it. Check this out. Whose big feet are these? Would you believe that this is attached to Barbie? Barbie was once a Bigfoot. Just kidding. They actually made a Barbie with big feet. And I believe she's Tropical Barbie from like 1989. But this was another find on eBay. And when I tell you, Bigfoot Barbie was so surprising to me. Of course, she didn't come with her shoes. I think that was intentional. But this doll is beautiful. She has really decent hair, which I can easily condition and fix. And of course, I have her in yet another Sparkle Girls fashion pack. The little cute top looked adorable. The overalls are cutting a little bit because, you know, she's got a tall body, sort of like mine, and a tall torso, I should say. But it still looks really cute. And I am going to make the most adorable little sneakers for her if I can. But I had to bring this forward and tell you, these dolls also hold their value. And so if you can get your hands on a Bigfoot Barbie, or I should be nice and say normal feet Barbie, she would really probably be worth the time. She even came with cute little red earrings. So this is one of the older model dolls. Maybe I can turn over in the back and show you her stamp. Actually from 1999, not 1989. I dated her extra 10 years. Please forgive me, Barbie. Either way, this girl has held her value specifically because of the big feet. And I think that it would make a wonderful collection to any doll collector's family. So if you're on eBay and you're doing what Jamie Doll was doing, or you're just shopping, take a look and try to find Tropical Fiesta Barbie from 1999, and you might get lucky too. Warning, what you're about to see next might just break your heart. It kind of broke my heart. I wasn't even in the store for this, so this isn't from eBay, but she's so beautiful and she deserves better treatment. Someone did a lot of pre-loving and pre-abuse and left this beautiful Pocahontas for Goodwill to take. She's in fantastic shape as far as her joints are concerned, but look at this hair and look at that outfit. She came nude, but what a beautiful original Pocahontas face. Let me zoom back so you can take a look at this hair. Whoa, right? We're definitely gonna have to do some conditioning. I have a special affinity for Pocahontas, and I got her from, by the way, from Goodwill for $2.14. She was not going to be passed up if I had anything to do with it. Look at those eyes. Doesn't she look sad? I don't even want to focus on that too much. Just know that the next time you see this girl, she's going to be dressed and along with the rest of us. My sister, Crystal doll, is actually a hybrid Pocahontas doll. If you recall, I showcased her in the last video. She was sitting in the audience with my niece Kaylee and my nephew KJ. Pocahontas is a gorgeous doll, and she should never be in this condition. So next time you see her, she's going to be gorgeous. Just wanted to bring that up. And yet that was one more doll that Jamie bought. So you see, as you get rid, you bring in more. So this is why it's super important that you have to recycle. Okay, doll fans, now for more fun activity, I want to talk about the other dolls that have absolutely kept their value, and that is Monster High. Standing behind me are currently my favorite Monster High characters, starting with, of course, Claudine Wolf. And this is Claudine from the 13 Wishes. Also, you know I am a fan of Cleo Denial, and of course her boo, Deuce. These are my three favorite dolls of Monster High. But of the dolls that came out in the lines of the different movies, by far my favorite characters were Avie Trotter, hybrid, Gigi Grant, which I love Genie's, Mercedes because she's so cute, and by the way, Haute Couture have some of the best outfits for our ghouls, and oh, it brings out their personality so much. I cannot wait to buy this outfit I saw from Mercedes King, because I think it does so much more for her than this hideous outfit that she came in. The doll herself is adorable. Honey Swamp, always absolute favorite. I just love her big green afro, and what a sweet country gal. Ellie D, Miss Robot. I thought she was so clever, and I really wish we got more movies with her so we had more time for character development. I think she's fantastic. My skeleton girls, first of all, Miss Skeleta Calaveras, who I absolutely adore. Have you ever seen a skeleton with attitude? And then, of course, they did it again with Bonita Fermur, who is a skeleton moth, and she's from the hybrids. I just love Bonita. And by the way, she can stand by herself. You just can't go wrong with that. And then from one of the last movies that really touched me, it was Haunted. I really, really, really liked Vandala the Blooms with her peg leg for that. But this doll didn't get enough attention. I think she's fantastic. The details that these dolls initially had in this line. Will we ever get another toy line, Mattel, that did what Monster High did? We know about Wild Hearts that's coming out. Wild Hearts kind of gives me a Gem vibe, and there's a Gem cartoon that looks a little bit like that. I'm going to show the picture that makes me say so. Look at these details. Look at Mercedes. Look at Gigi. Oh, her henna, look at that. They actually went as far as to put henna on her. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. This equestrian doll has always been just my favorite. I remember waiting for her in the mail. Oh, and of course my beauties. The original dolls, of course, I have in their packaging. I'm trying to keep them as untouched as possible. I have opened those boxes, but Monster High has by far kept their value. Every single one of these dolls that I'm showing you are going for $25, $35, $45, $55 and up. If they're in the box, forget it. 80 bucks, some of them. You can't find them. And if you do, you're gonna pay a pretty penny unless someone just doesn't know the value and you happen to luck up upon it. But having said that, these dolls have absolutely kept their value on eBay and on Mercari and on OfferUp and on Upsell. Now we're gonna switch over to some of the crafts that I've done and didn't finish. For this segment of the video, I want to welcome Froggy. Hi, Froggy. Froggy is always encouraging us to recycle. So what did I do? I actually took the back of the boxes, and we'll go around to the other side to see these a little closer. But this is actually the Froggy Fresh doll box. This is one of the duplicate doll boxes that I have that we tried to make something out of. So stay tuned. Let's go around the corner so we can see exactly what was made. Froggy, I think you'll be proud. Okay, Froggy, so first of all, a couple of things. Here's your background that I never properly took off because I ripped through it and then the box broke, so I had to take really packaging tape and fix it, but that meant that I had to tape in those pieces that you recommend that we take out. Secondly, I went on and I attached the wood beams to it, which came out pretty good, but then when I went to make the windows, I was so not pleased with the way the corners came out. By the way, these are the cutest little Froggy clips that I found from Dollar Tree. I had to get them, they were adorable. Came with a ladybug and a bumblebee too. And then I did a brick floor, but then when I looked at the brick, I'm like, this is more of a wall pattern. So it looks fine on the wall, but needless to say, it just all didn't come together. Then in the room that you're standing in, this was supposed to be your closet. And of course I have your fashion packs that I have from the Fresh doll specifically for you, your little sequin jacket. And I even tried to make one of those microwaves. We won't even go there. Man, I had such a hard time trying to get it to connect, and oh man. So that was one of the things that I was trying to work on and fix, and I just gave up. So I parked it in your closet. And I even found the dress that I've seen you wear a couple times on your episodes. So I held that for you. Putting crafts together, it doesn't come quite together like yours do. And for that reason, it can be a little discouraging. I just thank you for your patience and your ability to teach, because sometimes it's so inspiring. All the time it's inspiring, and then you go and you try to do it yourself and it don't always come out the same. But I keep trying, and I know now after that craft that I just watched that Froggy did, which has a sewing machine. It's a versus where she's doing a versus on Barbie Mattel's I guess it's like a sewing station, and then she has her own sewing machine. I'm so gonna make that for you, Froggy, and that will be your home. And then I'll display your backdrop. I'll try to fix it and make it right for you and do the right thing. Also, I wanted to say thank you so much for the giveaway. I was so thrilled that I won. I didn't even know that I had won. Actually, Halvin told me, and I saw his Instagram message, and then I saw it, and I was in such shock that when I went to respond, I was in such great I guess, duress in a good way or eustress. I sent you my address with the wrong zip code. Who does that, right? Well, now let's move on to the next craft that I started, and this one is for Astronova. I have it folded up right now, but this is a cereal box. Okay, Carly, get ready for this. Here is my galaxy room. I thought it came out pretty good, but I was just not satisfied with the room. I didn't make the marquee star or any of those things. And if I'm being honest, quite frankly, the back of the box was my favorite. Look at the galaxy. I thought it came out beautifully. Right? So instead of this kind of plain backdrop, which by the way is initially why I bought the Monster High set, to go into this room with the purple blues and, you know, lavenders, I decided to do the following. Instead of that weird furniture, we put Astronova in her own throne. Remember your throne chair? Well, here's mine. Astronova's sitting in it. And because I have it in the car as a double spaceship for her, what I did is I made it where it can hold a pin, specifically a stylus that I use with my radio inside the car. I made a little pin holder on the edge. And this weird thing is actually to hold up my phone. So it'll hold a phone while I'm driving and I can do my navigation. Now, in all fairness, this was a little big to put on the dashboard and it didn't quite fit in the console. So currently I have it sitting on the passenger seat because I'm considering remodeling and making a different chair for her, but the ombre colors came out so beautiful and it looks so nice in the room that what I decided to do was I'm gonna make a control station similar to your game room and put those monitors right here on this wall. What do you think of that? And then behind her, perhaps a couple of things that will personalize her space, like pictures of when she dealt with Ever After High and when she was in New York talking to Caddy Noir about the comic crystal, etc. A couple pictures of Nephra and Toralei, just, you know, as memories of where she originated from. But yeah, this is the galaxy room, and that was what I ended up doing with the craft, which is still not complete as usual, but it definitely inspired me. I got farther with this than I did with the box I initially was going to do for you. So what we'll do is Astronova's going to keep this and we'll kind of deck it out for her. And in your space, I'm going to collapse these two walls and just take this off again. I might even make a photocopy of it so I can get the color scheme. And I'm going to create a collapsible room. Your closet, I think I'll just use this for doll storage. These are a couple of the crafts that I had begun on and didn't finish. And I think this video has rambled on long enough. So, all right. So from myself, Froggy, and my favorite Monster High character, Astronova, along with the others I showed you today. Thank you for watching the Jamie Doll Show. This is Jamie Doll, out.
Creative Liberty Statement. Any thoughts expressed are solely by Jamie Doll. Froggy and her team are not responsible for anything I've said or included in my video. These are my thoughts only and just a creative way to include my favorite YouTuber. Hopefully it has been done with character and in taste. There was no offense intended. Thanks again. Until next time, Jamie Doll out.